up, YouTube? Brokefarmer back to another video on this beautiful day, and today will be an October garden tour. If you love Brassicas, you might want to stay tuned. All right, y'all. I like to start with a little overview of the garden. 4 raised bed, in-ground bed there, and the in-ground bed behind this greenhouse, and I just built another in-ground bed over there. That's the layout. All right, y'all. Start off with these turnip greens, 7 top turnip greens. I like turnips. My mother-in-law liked the turnip roots a whole lot better, so we went crazy with them. Crazy. Little pepper plant. Probably got 2 more weeks to live. I hope it fulfilled his bucket list. Still producing peppers. This is a fall crop, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. This is a fall crop. And it's kohlrabi. Look here, man. I started this kohlrabi when it was in the heat of summer. And it formed weird. That one back there is a little better. But I think I started them way too early. That one back there looked way better. But I think I did start them too early and they look a little weird. More turnip green. I have a lot of turnip roots, y'all. And peas. When I planted my peas, y'all should have put y'all peas in the ground. Alaskan sweet peas, you can't go wrong. Sweet pea, sweet pea, sweet pea. Look how healthy she looks. She like this cool, hot weather. It's cool, it's hot. I like them both. It's wonderful. And y'all with me when I harvested these. These look a couple blonde bell peppers, Cali Wonder bell peppers, a couple sweet banana-like peppers, I guess. And this kohlrabi is so weird looking. You see all that weird growth? Just a whole bunch of multiple growth. But it's a kohlrabi, y'all. It's definitely a kohlrabi. It's just shooting a whole bunch of offshoots. I don't understand it. But guess what? When it get big enough, I'm gonna eat it. Another beautiful kohlrabi back there. So y'all can see the kohlrabi ball. There you go. More kohlrabi. Now this is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be a big kohlrabi here, y'all. Big kohlrabi. Double it down on the sweet pea, sweet pea, sweet pea. Couple onions coming in, ones from seed, I guess, or ones I didn't harvest. I don't know. Little cabbage. More turnip green, turnip green. Some basil that refuses to die. Refuses to die. And then this is my I want to say it's an Asawata eggplant, supposed to be one of the really big varieties of purple eggplant. We'll see. Purple basil, purple opal basil. Smell it. Smell it. Oh, that smells good. Another bell pepper that want to live his best life. I'm gonna get him a starter jacket so he can stay out here the whole winter long. Look at all of them. Just want to live, y'all. They say I'm a fall plant, Brokefarmer. Don't pull me out. I'm a fall plant. More turnips. We're gonna go crazy with turnips, y'all. We're gonna have some Thanksgiving turnips, y'all. Y'all hear me? A couple lemongrass, a bunch of lemongrass that I chopped up. Yeah, and just use it for mulch. That's all I did with it. Rosemary, I chopped a bunch of this and dried it, and I got it in salt shakers. I guess they call them salt shakers. More cabbage. Look at the cabbage. Turnip green, turnip green. Another basil. I ain't gonna die. Brokefarmer gonna be here forever. Okay, okay. Turnip greens. And I was in Hands in the Dirt Wind Down Wednesday, and I was asking for these beans right here. These beans are beautiful. Maybe I get enough to save enough seeds. Maybe not, but I was asking for some more, y'all. Collard green, collard green. Are we gonna have collard green for Thanksgiving? Yes, ma'am. Most definitely. These are Georgia Southern collard green. Do your thing. I want to say these collard green. I'm hoping they collard green, finger crossed, collard green. And we just have some extra plants we had sitting around. These are collard greens. And this is kale. Look at all that kale, y'all, in a grow bag. Gotta love that kale, y'all, in a grow bag. Got a heap of garlic. If you from the South, you know what increment is a heap. That's a heap of garlic. Now this is a heap more of garlic. One heap plus 2 heaps equals a heap more. Do your math, do your math. All right, we got some broccoli here. They've been getting ate up by everything. Even that one. Ain't got a chance on life. Let them live. Got a little cabbage coming through. These were the starts I got. These are some of them stonehead cabbage. And I got way too many in there. But my thinking is I'm gonna pick them when they get about this big. That big, and it shouldn't be that bad, y'all. Shouldn't be that bad. All right, y'all, let's start with this container. Look at this stink bug. Who they think I am out here? Damn. Oh, look at this lemon balm. Look at this lemon balm. Lemon balm, marigold, kale. All in one plant. I mean, all in one container. No bugs on this one. Is it because of that? Who knows? Who knows? Bunch of broccoli. Bunch of broccoli. Cause I'm gonna freeze a lot of broccoli, y'all. Yeah, hell of high water. I'm gonna have a lot of broccoli. You hear me? Okay. Now this is the worst tasting vegetables all in one container. I didn't want it to infect the rest of my garden, so I put it in here, y'all. Bunch of radish. Like something eating that radish. Go on, eat it then. Whatever eating it, go ahead and eat it. Yeah, something like it eating it. Eating it then. I don't care. And in the middle, we got arugula. I'm not gonna taste it yet, y'all. I eat a lot of stuff out the garden. I don't know about that one. Something is just nibbling on this. Don't get it all in. What you nibbling for? Take the whole thing with you. I don't know, y'all. Ain't gonna lie. Some thyme. I've cut up, dried out, put it in a little shaker. So I got time for the rest of the year. Happy days. Bunch of lettuce. I need to start pulling this lettuce, y'all. This lettuce is delicious looking. Look at that. Wonderful. And these are celery starts. I bought these probably 2 weeks ago. If you ever tried to germinate celery seeds and you were successful, you are a great gardener. You are great. Let your whole family know. And it's the big in-ground raised bed. Let's start at the top and work our way down. Some more turnips. I told you it's gonna be a turnip year, y'all. More turnip. Comfrey. Comfrey. It's gonna be a must in this garden, y'all. Chop and drop. Chop and drop 2024, baby. And these here are broccoli. You say get a little closer. Okay. It's broccoli. All that is broccoli. All that over there is broccoli. But right here, this is greasy leaf collard greens. Greasy collard greens. Say it 3 times, they grow big. Coming down here, another kale plant. Look at that kale. Oh man, that's good. That's some good stuff. Got a little curly kale coming up to that plant. Starting to pop. Let's get in here. Now these are ground cherries. You cannot stop ground cherry. You can only hope to contain them. Now in saying that, I've planted endive the whole way through, but all that came up is grind cherry and one little endive plant right here. Make it make sense, y'all. Don't. All these are collard greens. All these are collard greens. Collard green, collard green, collard green, collard green. Them greasy leaf there. Them greasy leaf. Can you tell the difference? Is the camera doing it just? That's greasy leaf collards there, and that's regular collards there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now I continue my comfrey all the way around this edge. My thinking is, I'm gonna chop it up and drop it in the bed. Either exit. Let me look at these collard green one more time. Ooh, oh! And there's always one plant that just want to grow better than the rest of them. They want to be the biggest and the best. They want to be daddy favorite. Yes, you is. Yes, you is daddy favorite right now. Yeah, look at your little siblings. Grow up. Grow up. Now, this is what happened when you just broadcast seeds. This is just in the middle of a bunch of mulch. Turnip greens. Beautiful. Now just a couple containers before I phase them all out. Some bok choy. I got way too many in this little one. So we're gonna start picking that after a while. You can eat it little. Purple lady bok choy. I thought it would work better, but I don't think this cement container is deep enough for it. They're just all of them stunted. And I don't know if it just got so cold, well, not cold, but cool, that they slowed down on growth. That's cool too. Greasy leaf. I had to have one in the container just to see was it container friendly. Look like it is so far. And these are white potatoes. I harvested white potatoes, had a few left, so I put them in a grow bag. Let's grow them. Oh boy. And these are the beets. Oh man, they growing wonderful too. Man, I thought they wasn't gonna grow. Okay, we gotta deal with that. Little Swiss chard. Little Swiss chard for. Yeah, it is. It's a little Swiss chard. These are a bunch of beans I just put in here. Put a little nitrogen in this container, so whatever I put in here next year have an automatic boost of nitrogen. Look here, man. If y'all like strawberries, come by the house. Come by the house. Get a couple strawberry plants. This is out of control, y'all. Just out of control. I don't know if this camera do it just how many strawberry plants I got right there. All I did end of the season, weeded them out, got the dead strawberry, and look here. Well, I'm finna say I'm still getting strawberries. Some don't ate that. Bugs say appreciate it. But if I was to dig through there, it's probably most strawberries. But I ain't gonna dig through there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Collard green. Broccoli. Big broccoli. Big broccoli. And my thing was, I started so early this year because broccoli usually take me forever to get, and I end up not getting on. So this will probably be my first successful year of broccoli. Fingers crossed, y'all. A beet. And I'm not sure what this is, y'all. I want this to be collard green. I don't know. I gotta wait for it to get a little bigger. I don't think it's broccoli. It just looks weird. All right, y'all. Along this row, I got collard green. I got sweet peas. I want to see what they would do growing on the ground. They just run along the ground and see what they do. It's worth the experiment. Then we got broccoli here. That's a greasy leaf collard green sighting. Then I got a big broccoli. And it's forming a head. It's forming a head. Can y'all see it in there? Don't worry about it. I'll show y'all when it get bigger. Don't worry about it. Now I can't show y'all this citrus yet. Can't show y'all that citrus yet. But what I came to show you is I got bean plants in my citrus pot. Look how big that is. That's the door, y'all. That's just the door. The wind blowing. Don't worry about it. Then I got the sweet peas going up here. See that yellow lemon? Video coming soon. Don't worry about it. We just about looking at these peas. Look at that pea. Look at that one. Woo, whoa. That's a big old plant. Yeah. If you still want to grow sweet peas and you don't think you got enough time outside and you got a greenhouse growing citrus, plant some in the pot. Dial, whole bunch of nitrogen, and you get some sweet peas. How can you go wrong? I don't know. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. That's my garden tour for October. It's just getting bigger and better. Come back and follow the journey. Keep up with your guy, Brokefarmer. I'm out, y'all.